you said that, both of you said that you wanted specifics, yes. And I do have, and I'll try to make this very brief. I live almost directly across the street from 2249 Humboldt. I'm very nervous, so my voice is shaking. Where the murder just occurred, and it really, really struck me. There's 9 children now who are motherless and possibly fatherless. And let me try to get myself together here. This is a very emotional thing. I'm sorry that you're getting the impression that maybe some people, hopefully not in this room, that it's racially motivated. I wouldn't have moved into this neighborhood if that were my thoughts, so I just want to make that clear across the board. I actually tried to befriend one of the tenants at Coleman Manor when I first moved in. His name is Joseph Foster. I used to take him up to the video store. I even used my credit card to get him his own rental card so that he could rent movies and so forth. I hired him out a couple of times to do, specifically one time to work in my crawl space because I was scared to go down there because of the spiders and everything. And he actually, I gave him more money than I make an hour. As time went on, he became disrespectful to me. And as a matter of fact, one day I was out gardening, and I heard him cross the street because I was bending over pulling weeds or whatever, and I heard him say something about mooning him. And I have specifics. I've watched domestic violence across the street. I've gone to court. I've signed a complaint. There's a unit at the end. It's near the management office, and they used to play extremely loud music all the time. I have a very old house with very old windows, and my whole house would shake. My windows, I could hear every sound from the back of my house, in my bathroom, in my kitchen, in my backyard. I finally had enough, and I signed a complaint. I went to court. I was scared, and the girl showed up, and she told the judge that she worked a lot, and she had no knowledge of the music, and the judge was like, well, you are the leasee or whatever. And she said that yes, she was, but that when she was away, she didn't know what went on at her unit. And this has gone on and on and on for 4.5 years. There's a car that parks across the street from me, and it sometimes parks in the Coleman Manor parking lot, that I know they're dealing drugs out of that car. I've witnessed certain things. I've watched people roll joints on the top of their cars. What all of this is getting to is, what can I do? What can we all do? What can public realty do? What can the church do? What is the solution before we get to this point where we're all so frustrated and I'm scared, my family's scared for me, and it has nothing to do with race, it just has to do with incidences and the murders and the domestic violence that I've witnessed with all races. What can we do besides making it the police's responsibility to fix these things before they get to the point where a woman is murdered? That's my question.
Well, I think when a gentleman over here earlier said that, you know, it's not just people from Coleman Manor or Realty saying, you know, it's all y'all's problem, because it isn't. I mean, they have to take steps in order to monitor their residents. If they are violating any type of rule, whether it's HUD or the city ordinance, they need to kick them out. You have the church representative, you have Verne here that owns public realty, that has the management company there, you know, to hold them accountable in terms of these different incidents and have them follow up on it. You contact my office, you know, which, you know, I basically have no problem filing complaints through my office. If you're scared, a lot of residents say, can I call you or can you file this complaint for me? My aide has gone to court because of instances to protect people like you that don't want to do it. And so I don't have any problem doing that. Whether it's nuisance abatement or wherever. We've closed a lot of places. And I will say that even though I work with Verne, I mean, he knows me. You know, we basically have a zero tolerance for any of this behavior. Zero tolerance. And so you just need to let us know that. And I'm holding us responsible, them responsible as the property owner and the management company.